Hello, people of the internet. It is I, Soul Dragon here, back with more Pokemon Legends ZA, where we're still dealing with the crisis. I think Lita's being attacked by some Mega Pokemon, and it seems like it's happening at night, even though the thing up in the corner there says it's daytime, but, you know, I'm not gonna question it. We gotta be getting close to the end of the DLC, because good gracious, it is long, but we got the final tier of the butter, so makes me think we're approaching the end game here. Of course, there is still plenty of mons to capture and all that kind of stuff, and I will be going for the full living dex here as far as the DLC. Yeah, I still haven't seen Fungus, haven't gotten the thing for Armarouge, haven't seen a Cyclizar. Oh, wait, I'm sorted by... There we go. I forgot I was sorted by name, not number. Yeah, so there's a whole evolution line there. We haven't gotten Sirfetch'd yet. Cyclizar, Rotom, a line there, an individual mon there, a line there. Probably Overquill. I'm gonna guess Mudkip. Another individual. Yeah, there's just a lot. There is still a lot of mons to go for. I don't know how many mons are in the Ultra's Hyperspace decks or whatever, but I'm sure we'll find out eventually. But if you want to find out with me, be sure to like this video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. As we are now going to finally save Lita. She's lasted for a week. I'm sure she's fine. That was Lita, right? I think so. What's she doing? It's the dead of night. What are you doing here, Tawny? Don't you have like an executive suite you live in now? We better check on her. It could just cut to her room, you know. She let out a real yell. I hope nothing's wrong. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go. Nope. Yeah, see, if you're not gonna let me just move on, then it could have all been contained into a singular cutscene. We don't need this little extra bit of navigation here. I know we heard her yell, but is it really okay to barge into her room? Could you open the door, Soul? Of course, I am the owner of Hotel Z. So I have the authority to enter rooms. Saw you. Saw who? What's she saying? Quick, we gotta check on her. Lita, we're coming in. Ready or not, here we come. Saw you, don't Mega Evolve. Is she sleeping? Sleep dancing. The better question is, why does she sleep in her shoes? That is not a good thing to do. You should not sleep with your shoes on. It's really not a wise idea. Wind up your arm there, Karina. You gotta sock her awake? Mega, wake up! That's a very subdued reaction. What are you all doing here? We heard you shout. What? I did what? I must have been dreaming. What kind of dream was it? I think I was dreaming I was at a dance audition. Yeah, but it was weird. I was tiny, like I was still a little kid, Ancha's age or something. I was trying to show off my moves with Starmie, but nothing was going right. Then Starmie Mega Evolved, and the judge said Mega Evolution was off limits. So I was frantically trying to get Starmie to undo its Mega Evolution. Now that you mention it, I wonder. If Pokemon were to Mega Evolve outside of battle, how would you get it to change back? I'm not sure, but here's my question. Why was Starmie dancing along with you? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe we're just that in sync? We've been together since I was a kid back in Hoenn, after all. Dreams work in mysterious ways, huh? By the way, did you dream about someone you knew? You kept saying, saw you. Oh gosh, I've forgotten about this, but back when I was a kid and Starmie was still just Staryu, I could never pronounce its name right. I ended up always calling it always ended up sounding like saw you. Guess I kind of reverted or something? That makes sense. Kind of. It's cool you're such a dedicated dancer that you can literally do it in your sleep, but try to keep the noise down, okay? Sorry for the shock, and thanks for checking on me. You know, the better question is, why is everybody sleeping in their full day wear? Like, you'd think it's kind of lazy for them not to give at least some rudimentary sleep clothing, you know? It's kind of lazy. Oh gosh, are the Pokemon spawns gonna change? They're totally gonna change, aren't they? And I went through them all already. Nope. Stay away. That's not ominous. Stop. You know. I was gonna say we're hanging upside down, but... Oh, completely new environment. Interesting. It hurts. Oh, that's the Lumiose map. That we saw through the little portal there. Help. Yeah, it's not ominous. The next day. Your alarm is going off. Dang it, so the Pokemon are gonna switch around. I guess that's a good thing, because there was really nothing there for me, but... Uh-oh, we got a frown on our face. Do we remember our dream? Uh-oh, everybody seems in a mood. I had an unsettling dream. It was as if someone or something was telling me to go away. I had a dream like that too. Hey, J6, welcome to stream. Happy things. If Hyperspace Lumiose is expanding and merging with Lumiose, maybe it's affecting our dreams. Say, do you think it'd be easier for us to find Pokemon that Ansha wants if we let Hyperspace Lumiose swallow up our whole reality? Karina! That is a terrible idea! Like, good gracious! Oh yeah, maybe we can help Anj out by just sacrificing reality itself and countless lives. Good gracious. Hey, Andy, welcome to stream. How be things? Karina's just being a little crazy. I mean, you know, I'm all for helping children out, but not at the cost of sacrificing reality itself. No way, no how. Yeah, Karina, we can't do that. If the hyper-strong Pokemon from Hyperspace Lumiose started appearing here, regular trainers like us wouldn't be able to handle them. I think it would be more than just the regular trainers that wouldn't be able to handle them. I'm pretty sure the world itself would be screwed. You're right, we are all a little crazy. Andy, you are correct. Just because you're right, though, does not mean you're correct. Sorry, Lita, I was trying to help throw lighten things up with the joke, but I guess it wasn't that funny. Yeah, talking about, you know... Actually, what is the side? Like, it's not Omnicide. I don't know what it would be called properly. And I worry that looking it up would put me on the list. I appreciate you're still thinking of my goal, Karina, even with everything else going on. I guess I put my foot in my mouth so deep that Anja had to help me dig it out. It's odd we haven't heard from Corpo yet. Maybe we really do need to say his name to... Guess I just said it. Okay, he's totally got cameras. Corbo, I'm gonna have to ask you to uninstall the cameras that you've installed illegally in my hotel. Otherwise, I will pursue a lawsuit against you, Corbo. Sorry for the trouble, but would the team join me at my office? And I do mean all of you this time. He sounded serious. That can't mean anything good. Guess we better get going. So the full team. Alright, who's taking Gulpin? First, though. What hyperspace do we have? No. 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 9. Niet. No. 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 Okay, that's 1. Also, 4-star hyperspace souls I'm seeing now. There is 1 new mon in all of the hyperspace holes. And I think it's Durant. I can't make a donut right now, can I? Nice! J6, very nice. We still don't know how we'll take care of the distortion above the tower, do we? First dream about Mega Starmie, then getting told to stay away. What a night. Seems things are really coming up to a head now. Opa! Nothing in there. I don't have any donuts to give to you, Gulpin. Alright, time to go to Corbo. And talk to him about the illegally installed cameras in my hotel. Or microphones. He's got some matter of illegal surveillance in my hotel, and I need to put a stop to it. Else he will be embattled in a lawsuit against me. No introduction on entering his place anymore. Gosh, Corbo, if you're not gonna pay for the consulting fee to redecorate your hideout, then at the very least meet me in the lobby if you call for me. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh wait, where are we? A little too low. It's certainly not Corbo's office. Much as I'd love to be wrong, I think we're in Hyperspace Lumiose. How? But didn't open a distortion or anything. Oh Lord, Team MZ, what is the meaning of this? Miss Jacinth. Okay, her being here isn't too crazy. Corbo did warn us Hyperspace Lumiose could start merging with the real Lumiose. The hypothetical is looking more and more like our reality now. I mean, in the same way that the Viridian City gym could be argued to be Giovanni's hideout. Or Team Flare's or the Lysander Cafe was the hideout for Team Flare. Or Rose Tower was... I don't remember what Chairman Rose's team was called. But you get my point. No, we can't let that happen. Especially not if you work so hard to prevent it. Easy now. Let's all keep a cool head. Emma! Emma, what's your read on the situation? Let's start with the facts. Normally you all enter Hyperspace Lumiose using Hoopa's powers. This time you find yourselves here without warning, right? Right, it's bizarre. I'll say, especially since it also seems to have affected Jacinth and me. And unlike when Hoopa opens the way, there's no sign of a portal back to regular Lumiose. So I guess we need to find another way out of Hyperspace Lumiose. Hey, did you lot take a surprise one-way trip to the Bizarro Zone, or was it just us? We sure did. And we're all stuck here. Great, just great. Well, wandering around aimlessly isn't going to do anyone any good if we can't find each other. The group had better just head here, yeah? We're in a place surrounded by walls, so look for somewhere like that. Surely they are the ones who should come and find us, none? Hopefully once we meet up with Corbo, we'll be able to find a solution. Sounds like it's time for us to hunt somewhere surrounded by walls. That sounds like any building. Like, are they inside one of these many buildings? That's a lot of walls. Just saying. It's a lot of walls, you know? The buildings. Place surrounded by walls. If you're looking for a place surrounded by walls, you might have better luck searching above. Haven't been in Hyperspace Lumiose in a while. It's just as weird and unsettling as before. Don't see any wild Pokemon. No sign of that fine legendary Pokemon. Nobody Rose Macrocosmos. That's what it was called. Thank you. I forgot what they were called. Jacinth. This is where y'all have been conducting surveys, correct? Yes. As I'm sure you know, you're just as evil as Corbo. How we know Jacinth isn't responsible for all this, thinking about it? She could well be. Getting zapped into hyperspace Lumiose would rattle anybody, huh? It wants me to go up, but I want to explore looking for where Tawny disappeared to. Hello. Wow, I managed to reach a place that's not on any map. I must be one of oh, Zach. Zach. Buddy. You're still ranked Z in the Infinite Royale as far as I'm concerned. I'd suggest you just stay in your car and cower in fear if any Pokemon come rolling up to your squad. Because you will not survive with a team as weak as yours, Zach. Mabel! If I knew this place was safe, I'd love to do some research on the relationship between Pokemon and Hyperspace Lumiose, but I do value my own life. Yeah, you should probably get to some safety as well, Mabel. Just saying. So lots of randos have been pulled in. Oh, you're what? You're rank Y! There's no one else in sight. This is the perfect place for a marathon. There are no obstacles at all. Hey! Grisham here. Grisham climbed up all these to see if you could spot anything from the roof. I hope it works, because I'm not a fan of this place. Yeah, it takes some getting used to Hyperspace Lumiose. Yes, the Infinite Royale has no ranks, but as far as my mind is concerned, he is forever rank Z. When you have that many losses in a row, supposedly. Hey, Canary and Gwyn. We're in a place that can't be found. I have no idea what this place is, but it's giving me real creepy kind of deja vu. You've been in here before, I'm pretty sure, Canary. I'm pretty sure I fought you in a Hyperspace Lumiose at one point. There's Tawny. Yeah, I don't think I went down this route. The Dedenne guards! Oh no! Now anybody can get into the headquarters of Quasartico. Because the Dedenne guards are such effective guards. My mouth is dry. I have no idea why either. I've been chugging water like it's nobody's business. Donnie. Corbo said they're in a place surrounded by walls. He doesn't mean a shopping arcade, right? Probably not, Donnie. Probably not. Okay. Slowly and steadily running out of places to find people. Ivor. Okay, we got fair PP. Could be a train ground where I can break anything I want without being reprimanded. How long I've waited for such a place. I could even break this fountain right here. Probably not the best idea, Ivor. Probably not the best idea. We have no idea what happens if stuff is broken in Hyperspace Lumiose, how it translates to reality. By breaking the fountain, you could very well cause an explosion of antimatter in real space and then bring an end to the world itself. This here's a fine bit of scaffolding. It'll support your weight if you want to make it for the rooftops. Yep. Okay, fully explored the ground, so up we go. Also, I gotta say, we've got some jumps at times. Like, this is taller than us, and we leap it in a single freaking bound. Hey, there's the kid that was rank W, I think. Oh, X. I saw some scary-looking grown-ups over there. Okay, so we know we need to go that way, then. I want to get to Grisham here. I gotta go up from another route. I know Annoying as heck. Or not, maybe. What do we got up here? Anybody, anything, anybody, anything? No. Nobody and nothing. Perhaps. Or perhaps that's just Game Freak trying to bait us. They probably are the real people, and Game Freak just doesn't want us to know they're the real people for some unknown reason. I don't know what the reason could be, but, you know, it's just a theory of mine. Besides, you know, it'd be kind of weird knowing that there is a possibility that you could be cloned without your knowledge, that another you could exist out there. It'd be just a little bit on the freaky side, you know? Okay, how this scaffolding works, I would love to know. That scaffolding, that is a death trap. I'm sorry, but unless that is the world's strongest ladder there, that platform is not capable of being supported the way it is. Like, good gracious, that is a safety hazard and a half. Currently on. We can't let Lumiose become whatever this is. You and Team MZ have my help. Yeah, I know. Dreams and all that kind of stuff. There's some weird dream connections here. Which lets me... It makes me... I feel like I know who the big boss of us... Wow, they just popped in. Yep, even looking at the playback, they just literally popped into existence down there. These three. Tactical drop. Which, I mean, they could pull the rug, and it could be the other Pokemon with influence on dreams. But if they do Darkrai as the antagonist of again, or a malicious force, that's gonna be kind of disappointing. Make Cresselia the antagonist. Pink is evil. The rescue team arrives. Looks like Lumiose is in big time trouble again. Anyone got any good guesses as to what's causing our current predicament? The hyperspace Lumiose effect is growing. That seems to be the case. To be more precise, power appears to be building within a hyperspace distortion over the tower, and that power is distorting the real Lumiose. Which means that not only are Pokemon from hyperspace Lumiose appearing in our world, but people from the real world are also being warped into hyperspace Lumiose. We know the most about this place too. I guess our subconscious minds were more susceptible to hyperspace's influence. But if these powers keep growing, every person in Pokemon in Lumiose could end up here. And in time, it's possible no one will be able to return to the real Lumiose. No way. We just need to unbound Hoopa. Okay, what is the item needed to make Hoopa go super mode? I mean, yes, Hoopa's kind of evil in that unleashed mode, but if anybody could open a portal between realms, it'd be Hoopa unbound. It's not happening. We can't let it happen. We've got to protect Lumiose. Yeah. I'm trying to think, what would my favorite legendary be? Like, honestly, Rayquaza's pretty high up there, but as is Zekrom and Reshiram. Oh, but, Solgaleo is also pretty high up there. There's a lot. Huh, looks like we're back. And you're standing on your desk. experience we all just shared suggests that Hyperspace Lumiose may indeed be merging with the real Lumiose, and it's only just begun. Yes, but how much time do we have left? Remember how Hyperspace Lumiose would get unstable if 4 more people went at once? Think about how many folk we just had in there just now. Sure didn't look unstable to me. I'll bet it won't be long before every person in Pokemon and Lumiose could get swallowed up. But we can stop it if we figure out what's going on with that big distortion above the tower, right? That's the hope, yeah. I thought Cresselia was like the antithemate. Not the antithemate. Was the opposite to Darkrai. Whereas Cresselia is dreams, Darkrai is nightmares. That's the hope, yeah. No matter what it takes, we'll put a stop to our worlds merging with Hyperspace Lumiose. We didn't work so hard to protect Lumiose just to watch it turn to some nightmare zone, right? Anyway, let's get back to why I called you all here in the first place. Excuse me, we finally managed to learn something new. Tell us everything. Brace yourselves for this. We've learned Hyperspace Lumiose is being created and sustained by a single Pokemon. Just one Pokemon? What Pokemon could be capable of all this? Okay, no, it's more than that. Like, I'm looking through the official, or the Bulbapedia page with regards to Cresselia's biology. Those who sleep holding Cresselia's lunar feather are blessed with joyful dreams. It can dispel the nightmares caused by its counterpart, the mythical Pokemon Darkrai, with lunar feathers also achieving effect. Also, Cresselia can combine its drowsy power with Snorlax to repel Darkrai's nightmares through the power of slumbering. As mentioned in Pokemon Sleep, Cresselia has been observed on very rare occasions, surrounded by light and praying in its sleep. So, I guess Pokemon Sleep has a lot more connections with Cresselia than not. So, Pokemon Sleep. Well, this Pokemon spent a long time exposed to the unbridled Mega Power from when the tower went on its rampage. That explains why the distortion above the tower is too intense for us to get a read on it. So all that Mega Power is causing the Pokemon to generate this strange other world. It sounds like this Pokemon might go rogue. We have to save it and catch it. Excuse me. It looks like it's mentioned in Pokemon Y and Alpha Sapphire with regards to the Dex entries as well. Once we save that poor Pokemon, will Hyperspace Lumiose disappear forever? If it disappears and takes with it my dream of catching that fine legendary Pokemon I'm after, I'll understand. My dream isn't worth the suffering of everyone here in Lumiose. That's very thoughtful of you, kid. I'm touched. Here's the deal. Once we handle the Pokemon causing all this, Hyperspace Lumiose should finally stop expanding. But that doesn't mean it'll disappear right away. According to our calculations, it'll linger for a bit. Hopefully long enough for you to follow your dream. You know, I wonder how Corbeau would react if he knew that Diantha's daughter was in his office. Thanks, Corbeau, and Dancha too, for being so understanding. But there's still a problem. How are we supposed to get into that huge distortion above the tower? Even with Hoopa's help, it seems beyond us. Hoopa. If only I were capable of making even better donuts for you all. I don't think this one's your responsibility, Ancha. Your donuts have been nothing but great. I wonder if there's some other way to power up our donuts, something we haven't tried yet. Any ideas, Soul? Mega evolve the donuts. Sure, why the heck not? What are you talking about, Soul? I get it, and I think you got it. We'll feed Hoopa a donut that will infuse with the power of Mega Evolution. Hoopa may not be able to Mega Evolve, but I bet a donut like that would bring out some really wild power anyway. We don't know that. I'm sorry, but given that there is an unknown Pokemon, presumably Darkrai, at the center of Lumiose Tower suffused with Mega Evolution energy, which means Mega Darkrai is a thing, then presumably any Pokemon suffused with enough Mega Energy will Mega Evolve. We just need to blast Hoopa with a bunch of Mega Evolution energy, and we'll get a Mega Hoopa. I rather like the idea of a Mega Donut. Got a nice ring to it. If we combine the power of all our wonderful Mega Evolution users, I think it ought to work. Right, we'll need more than Team MC. It's time to bring our ragtag crisis team back together. And a plan like this needs a name. We'll call it... Operation Mega Donut. Oh, Corbo. Corbo. Using your donut mind to awaken a powerful Hoopa on par with Mega Evolution. Wonderful. It'll be as though we're Mega Evolving as well. Now that we all got ourselves a plan, you know what it's time for. Go out and survey Hyperspace Lumiose so we can do our thing. I'm counting on you, Soul. Leave everything to me. I'll handle it. You're a real character, you know that. Oh, I know. And again, we need to talk about you illegally installing surveillance equipment in my hotel. Okay, and some new mini quests have appeared. So we got the one, but there's possibly more because these are all at a lot of these are at fast travel spots. I have no idea what ones, if any, are hyperspace quests. So we're gonna do these mini quests first. Then we'll do the one hyperspace hole I can do. Excuse me. But first, let's see if the sewers contains a hyperspace hole that we need to travel down. Okay, that's an oversight that you can't mark things in the sewers, but... Excuse me. Coffee. Honcho. This must be like my lucky day. You're just the kind of trainer I was looking for. Actually, I ain't lucky. I'm kinda in a pickle. Sounds like some big old Pokemon clogged up a pipe down here. I hear it's a real doozy, so it might be tough to handle. That's where you come in. I'll send you the location of where the Pokemon's probably stuck. You use your map's guidance feature to check it out. Dondozo. Okay, well, thanks for spoiling what Pokemon it is, game. Gosh. I can't even make a joke about what Pokemon that I'm gonna be dealing with here. Oh, I mean, I don't agree with Jacinth either. She is definitively evil. She's too pink. And pink is evil. She's also a bit of a megalomaniac, so, you know, there's that too. Oh. Okay, that's funny looking. A Dondozo is this Dondozo is stuck in the pipe. Or we could capture it. I don't know why we can't just capture the Dondozo while it's stuck in the pipe, but okay. Media. Do have pink hair, are dressed in pink, and can create pink holograms at will. Oh, as well as entrap people in pink zones. Can you do all those things? Oh, not even giving me a chance to capture it. My phone stopped picking up the stuck Pokemon, so I came to see what's that. What is this big thing? A Dondozo, huh? They weren't lying when they said it was a doozy. Dozo. Oh, don't be sorry. All you wanted to do was wiggle through the pipe. I totally get that. It's cool with you. Do you want to be my... Hey! What the heck, man? Lots of Pokemon live down here in the sewers, so it'd be safer with you. I do all the work, and he gets the Dondozo. Wow. Just wow. Stealing the Pokemon I was gonna capture, man. Not cool. Not cool at all, dude. Honcho. Not cool. I mean, you got a point there. But does that mean there's a Mega Dondozo? Alright, the next one is over here outside of Wild Zone 14. I'm gonna check inside just for a shiny check. Run a quick shiny check, yeah. And it's gonna need to be quick. Because the day's about halfway burned a ways. No luck. I saw the person just over here. Paleosand. Right? Palosand. Close enough. Lame. My Pokemon Palosand is solid as anything. If you can defeat my Palosand in 30 seconds or less, I'll admit you got the goods. Okay, when you're ready to lose to my Palosand, just say the word. Okay. Think you defeat my Palosand in 30 seconds or less? Well, certainly give it a shot. We're about to get stuck between a clock and a hard place. What will the result be? Ground Ghost, I believe Palosand is. Excuse me. Oh, level 93, damn. Oh, that's a little cheesy. He's got a little bit of a stalling sandcastle here. So you grasp on top of the solid wall of my Palosand with the right moves. I suppose you could say that. How much time did you take? A whopping 15 seconds. Wait, only 15 seconds? Does that mean you passed my challenge? You defeated my Palosand and you didn't even need more than 30 seconds to do it. I admit, I gladly do. You, Soul, are truly a great trainer. Of course I am. I'm the savior of Lumiose, man. Now you're an alpha. Alright. Cafe Triste. Wait, is this where that author dude was? I feel like this is where that author dude was. He better not be wanting my help with another freaking story. Okay, he doesn't. This is Cafe Triste. As our name suggests, we cultivate a subdued atmosphere here. Once years ago, we suddenly began to grow much more popular. Our cafe was bursting with customers. In the end, we couldn't serve them all. It got so busy I wanted to pull my own hair. To such overwhelming crowds, I said, "Non, merci." And yet, if no customers come at all, we can't stay in business. It's a delicate balance. You see what I'm driving at, yes? I'm not a mind reader. To attract enough customers to keep us afloat, yet not so many that we drown, we need to offer dishes that are just tempting enough. What dish do you think would serve our menu? Galettes are like ice cream, aren't they? Galettes are essentially ice cream, right? No, it's a pastry. Okay. So, a pastry, a croissant. I think croissants. We'd be forever in the shadow of Nouveau Café's croissante. Non, merci. Okay, Lumiose galettes? Oh no, you can get Lumiose galettes anywhere. Non, merci. Wow, I've got such a bevy of choices here. Like, I am, so many choices are available to me. It's astounding. And hear people gross that it's not as tasty as Hotel Z's surprisingly good curry. Non, merci. Excuse me. Perhaps sushi's the answer. What was the point of this interaction? I'm sorry. Why did you ask me for help if you weren't going to listen to a word I said? What was the point? It's pleasantly light, not too filling, but it would clash horribly with coffee. Perfect for attracting only a modest crowd of true enthusiasts. Quite the ingenious solution, if I'd say so myself. I've never attempted making sushi. And a research trip to Sushi High Roller would break my meal budget. Non, merci. This time you see what I'm driving at, don't you? No, I suppose you don't. I'm asking you to show me Tatsugiri. I want to see the Pokemon with all three of its sushi form. So we need all the Tatsugiris. Okay. So that's an on-hold quest then. So the three forms of Tatsugiri. Cafe Ultimo. So I need to keep my eyes out for water and dragon hyperspace holes. I've finally done it. Brula. They said it couldn't be done, but I did it. For the sake of our customers, I really went and did it. You may know the ultimate beans we use in our Ultimo Cat. Holy! I've never been to this cafe because it's in the middle of a friggin' wild zone. 100 grand for coffee. I've obtained the ultimate grade of the ultimate beans, supreme cream of the crop. They can only be harvested in a select area, and only a handful are produced at a time. Thanks to the power Pokemon, I finally got them the ultimate beans of supreme ultimacy. This is the achievement of a lifetime. Wouldn't you like to taste my once-in-a-lifetime brew? Sure. Then prepare to pay the... If you truly are interested and you're sure you won't regret it, then go on, order a cup. $1 million. Although it's supposed to be yen, I think, technically. Is the rough translation. How much does that cost? That's still $6,300. $6,300 for a cup of coffee. Sure, I'm a multi-millionaire technically. You absolutely sure? You really believe you have a cup of a $1 million brew? You think this is the good use of all your savings? It's not even all of them. And you'll be able to appreciate this brew's taste? Sure. You know that appreciating such a rare bean is about more than merely tasting the difference. It's about understanding the bean itself. knowing how it was grown, how it was roasted, when, where, why, and still you insist that you can appreciate a $1 million cup of coffee? I do! And can you express the unique notes of such a bean, describe its flavor in your own words? Merely saying that it tastes like $1 million cup of coffee won't cut it. That relates nothing. Nothing at all. Such words are dregs into my mug. You're sure you aren't merely chasing after some shallow desire for notoriety? You aren't just here so you can boast. Plebe that you are, that you tasted $1 million brew. Give me the coffee. It's like she's trying not to sell it. So you'll forego $1 million of your hard-earned cash, then you'll spew out some ignorant commentary about the flavor and simply embarrass yourself. The shame will never leave you. You realize what's at stake, don't you? And yet you claim to be ready for the ultimate special, the ultimate coffee of supreme ultimacy. Give me the dang coffee, woman. It's like you don't want me to buy the frickin' coffee. Then allow me to confirm. Just one last time. You wish to drink a cup of my ultimate special, a brew so rare it can be had but once in a lifetime, and you seek the ultimate coffee of supreme ultimacy. Just sell me the dang coffee. Such determination now. That is worthy of my once in a lifetime special. That is what deserves a cup of ultimate coffee of supreme ultimacy. I ask forgiveness for testing your resolve so relentlessly. I'll prepare the coffee at once. Please have a seat and relax. Yes, it is. It's not even in a fancy freaking cup! Like, I expected the cup at least to be something fancy as well. It's not glowing with a golden glow. I like how the money is still being shown in the corner. Go ahead, dear customer. Try my ultimate special, the ultimate coffee of supreme ultimacy. Let me take it in. Really appreciate the coffee for what it is. Take in the scent. The mere presence of such coffee. Alright, bottoms up. And is that literally just a full heal of my party? Is that it? That, dear customer, was a cup brewed from the ultimate beans of supreme ultimacy. My ultimate special, a once-in-a-lifetime delicacy, and how would you describe the flavor? Pretty normal, I guess. Yeah, so discovering that for yourself is surely a $1 million experience. Oh, and now the matter of the bill. That'll be $1 million, if you please. I imagine the ultimate beans must have been glad to be consumed by the ultimate trainer. Wow. We get some milk and pastry to wash it down. Man, she is running quite the scam. I'm curious. Is it? Yeah, it's still... She is running the friggin' scam of a lifetime, man. Any shinies? No shinies. Part of the on. I didn't drink the coffee, my player did. But he probably shouldn't have drank the coffee. I mean, look how short we are compared to this Fruce. And compared to this person, we're as tall as a crocodile, which is actually, I'm curious. Crocodile. How tall is crocodile actually? We stand at a mere... It's very slowly loading. 4'11". Good gracious. We are not even 5... We are maybe like 5 feet tall. This poor man. He must have drank a lot of coffee growing up. I need your help. I have a date with a lady who likes purloin, but... I'm so nervous I don't think I'll be able to carry on a conversation, so I'm asking for your help. Would you please help me talk to her, please? 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 Why? Oh my goodness. I mean, has word about me and Emma gotten around the city or something? That must have, if we're being come to for dating advice. You ready to back me up? Sure, dude. I love to see how this is gonna work. My date really likes purloin. So I went and caught one for her, but I haven't had time to get to know it or purloin in general. Could you sit nearby and give me some pointers if needed? She'll be here soon. If I can't answer one of her questions, please tell me something good to say. There is so many more subtle ways we could do this. So many more subtle ways. All you need in life are purloin, nice cafe, and stimulating conversations. I'm sure you know what kind of Pokemon purloin is. Okay, I actually don't know this. I want to make sure I get the best reward possible. Purloin is the devious Pokemon. I'd love to know how she did not hear me say that, considering we are right next to them. Exactly. Devious describes Purloin perfectly, doesn't it? No. I will help him, because maybe this will translate into someone randomly helping me when I finally get on dating apps. I need a job first. Maybe that's what I need help with first, is getting a job. Will one of the people I send an application in please respond and accept me? You know why Purloin steals people's things? Maybe in the... I gotta check the friggin' Dex entry here. It does so for fun. That's right, with Purloin, every day is a thrill. Yes, because living with a thief is thrilling, I guess. You must know the move that Purloin surprisingly can't learn on its own, right? I don't think... I'm pretty sure normal cat can learn all of these things, but I'm gonna... If I had to guess, I'd say nasty... Nope, it's not nasty plot. Okay, Torment it learns naturally, so foul play it cannot naturally learn. Yep, you'd think Purloin would be able to learn that move, but it can't. Funny, isn't it? I think this woman might be a bit obsessed. It's so fun talking with someone who loves Purloin. I could keep going for hours. Dude, just admit it. Well, Philidae, it seems Purloin enjoys your company. And I've enjoyed your company too. So it'd be great if we could maybe go out again sometime. Sure thing. I'd love to chat about Purloin again. Okay, is this guy gonna just invite me on all of his dates as his wingman or something? Thank you. I'll be right back. Hey, Infinity Lord. Welcome to stream. Happy things. You're a real lifesaver. I have no idea what she was talking about. Thanks you. I'll be meeting up with her again. I'm forever grateful. Yeah, dude, you might want to take some time to... I don't know, read the entry of the Pokédex for Purloin. Or look on the internet, I'm sure it's there. Hey, Zahak, welcome to stream. Happy things. Going good for me. Just, still need a job. None of the job applications I've sent in have been responded to yet. I'll have to say goodbye to her for now. I just hope she doesn't start talking about Purloin again. Dude, she is obsessed with Purloin. This relationship is not going to go anywhere if you do not learn the slightest thing about Purloin. I'm sorry to say that to that man, but unless he buckles down and learns something about Purloin, that relationship is doomed. 2 new bests. I saw your thing today, Infinity Lord. Congrats on getting it. Maybe you just needed that boost of confidence to making that one step, and now it'll be smooth sailing from here. Doing the prologue. Nice. A solid prologue is always good. A solid prologue sets the tone for the story. You don't want to be too descriptive and not too not descriptive. I mean, maybe I'm applying mainly through LinkedIn. Like, I'm responding to LinkedIn job postings, so it is a possibility. Although one of them did say something about, we are looking to fill this position urgently. So, I don't know. I'm still signing up. I'm still supplying my applications. Some of them even had me supply my phone number and email address and all that kind of stuff too, so. Oh, yep. You gotta be getting close now, Infinity Lord. Gotta be getting close to graduation. Congratulations on your graduation. That is inevitably coming up. But yeah, I mean... yeah. I just really hope that I don't apply to all these jobs, don't hear from anything in a long time, and then all out of nowhere I just get a bunch of callbacks saying, so you applied to the job posting we set out months ago. Are you still interested? Because I just feel like that wouldn't bode well, you know? I mean, the thing is I guess I could look for events related to IT fields near me. I suppose that's not a bad idea, but I don't really know which events would be in my local area. What am I gonna do? I only looked away for a moment. My darling little Rosebud went into Wild Zone. I'm too scared to go in there alone. Sorry to bother you, trainer, but could you please find my Rosebud for me? Just call out Rosebud and my Pokemon is sure to come running. What kind of Pokemon is it? There's no mistaking Rosebud. One look and you'll know right away. Rosebud isn't scared all alone in there. It's gonna be like a Houndoom or something, isn't it? Or is it Glamora? Is that Glamora? Rosebud? How do I get down there? From up. Rosebud! Wild zones are dangerous, Roselia. Let's go home. Welcome to the stream, Llama Gorilla. Thank you for the offer, but I do want to make my own full living shiny dex. I pretty much want to do it for my own hard work, but still, thank you for the offer. It is very kind of you. Also, it's definitely not the Glamora because that one was kind of right and obvious. Might be Rosebud. Florgris? Nope. Sorry, Florgris, you can't make flower gardens. Yep, have a good day. You can make flower gardens in Wild Zone. Let's call it a day, shall we? Says who, kid? There's a cafe in Wild Zones. A flower garden is probably perfectly fine. There's multiple cafe in Wild Zones. What am I saying? It's gonna end up being the Glamora, isn't it? Ow. It's not the Pikachu. Hey, oh, no. The Houndoom is not Rosebud, confirmed. It did not have a prompt when I got close. Flaffy. Rosebud? An Alpha Annihilate. But is it Rosebud? Or is it not? That is the question. Level 99, good gracious. Okay, ouch. Does Annihilate not have anything that can be used against Ashtart? It just kept bulking up. It's kind of funny, but... Rosebud! Man, this is an Annihilate. See, I told you, there's no mistaking Rosebud. One look at that rosy little butt of a nose, and I knew my darling Annihilate was a Rosebud. Rosebud, don't go wandering off alone. You'll scare people. I knew it would be something terrifying. Like, it's almost stereotypical in a way that some people call the most terrifying creatures very gentle names. You know? Heck, one of my aunts growing up had a Rottweiler, a really mean old dog named Rosie, and she was kind of a sweetie to me, you know? But absolutely a mean old dog to everyone else, but an absolute sweetie to me. So it's kind of stereotypical. Thank you so much for finding Rosebud. I think your little nose got a little bit dirty, Rosebud. Let's get you cleaned up. Love balls. Alright, now we go back to Hotel Z because we need to make a donut to try and get a Durant. It's a high power wild zone though. Tier 4. I got only a little time to get over there. But I think I can do it. Hyperspace butter. Oh, it looked like some kind of ant. I don't know. It's some kind of ant Pokemon, okay? Sure, make a Super Wakan donut. The hypest of 4-star donuts possible. Candied Wakan Jam. Item, Mega Power Charging, and Resistance Power Bug. That's... Bug resistance is actually super good. Nope, no more donuts for now. Yes, fine distortions. But yeah, we gotta go there. That is a very on point thing. I don't know what it is then. Oh no, wait, that's Cleavor! I'm dumb. Sorry, I saw Ant-Mandibles. I'm just dumb, okay? I figured it out as soon as you said that Durant isn't in this one, that it's probably Cleavor. I'm just dumb. But hey, we get Cleavor! Woo! Three undetected catches. 3 boulders. 3 Pokeballs. Sorry, they saw too much and they needed to die. Oh, frick you. I was undetected, safe there. There's our boulders. Oh, lovely. Simply lovely. So in other words, I need to run back and forth between Scyther spawns. Or travel back and forth? Oh, I didn't know that! Traveling back and forth should get that pack of Scyther to respawn consistently. Right? Or do I have to travel further away? I'm pausing because you're saying something. And I will listen to what you say, because you are more experienced in the verses of Hyperspace Lumiose compared to me. So I will wait and see what you have to say. Okay, so that is what I guessed. But I kind of want to do the golden Pokeball as well. When did it save? It saved on me coming into Hyperspace Lumiose, right? It hasn't saved since, I think. So Oh, fudge! Really? So I'm on a hard time limit here. That's lame. Also, it does not look like the spawn is changing at all. That's shiny. I stand corrected. Okay, so I need either one more shiny Scyther, as well as the black Augurite, or I need to get a, shiny Cleavor here. Or shiny Scizor, I suppose. I just don't like this method of shiny farming, to be honest. I really don't. Also, I'm totally not going to get the golden Pokeball to spawn either. Or if I did get it, I wouldn't be able to find it at this rate. What's the camera mode button? Just so I can maybe enter camera mode first to make sure I don't miss something, because I barely caught like that one of the Scyther was shiny. I like barely noticed the change in coloration. And I feel like it could. Nope. That's not camera mode, that's just camera. Isn't there a camera mode? Okay, and that still hits the time. It seems. Yeah, that still hits time. Damn. That's lame that camera mode does not pause the countdown timer. At this rate, they're gonna despawn even if I get one, so I gotta just run and look. Damn. Unlucky. I gotta be doing these missions, too, so... I mean, I'm glad I got another shiny Scyther. That was luck. Plain and simple, but I missed out on Cleavor. Hey, Janice, welcome stream. Happy things, happy things. Well, I didn't know if it was like a lot of other camera modes where you like disassociate with yourself. I thought that's what it might be like. And that's what I was kind of hoping. I mean, I got a shiny out of that, so it's fine, but it's also not fine because I missed out on a lot of points. It's trade-offs, I suppose. Shinies, shinies, anywhere. But how be things, Janice? How be things? Okay, it's looking like I might need to just wait until nighttime, see what the new batch of hyperspace zones be, and then go from there. Funny thing is if I did not catch that shiny Scyther last stream of Pokemon, I probably would not have recognized that one. That's the true sad thing. Just woke up. Fair. It is incredibly early for you, so it's not terribly surprising. Okay, so Mudkip line. So we need 1 donut. 2 donuts because we got a Mega Stone. So 2 donuts then. Oh. You said Hoenn starter, and it's like, wait, the Hoenn stars? But I just saw a Mudkip there, but you meant the whole Mega Stones. Gotcha. Yeah, I know I'll have to do the online ranked at some point. That'll probably be an off-stream sort of thing. Probably be an off-stream sort of thing. By the way, Janice, how goes your final project thing? Your big final project? Have you gotten that done yet, or are you still working on it? Jeez, is that because you haven't played it because of, what's it called, or is there another reason for that? Pokemon Champions. That's the word I was looking for. I need some really... I need a bigger boost. I mean, 67. Yeah, I'll go with 67. Inescapable tomato cream donut. Encounter speed. Speed power. What does speed power do? We'll go with this donut for the mega thing. Treasured Shuka. Mega Power Conservation's pretty good. Alright. We only needed the 2 donuts. Thank you, Ansha. Unknown Mega Stone. Rent-free in your... Lives rent-free in your head. Fair enough. Final stages. Nice. So what's, if you don't mind my asking, what is the agenda for things after you are done with your final project? Is it graduation time for you at that point, or do you got more schooling still to do, and this is just sort of like the end of semester thing? Okay, so it's kind of useless for what I'm going to be using the donut for, then. And I need to go to the rooftop. How the heck do I get to this rooftop? Dang it. End of semester. Fair. Fair. And I'm just... To be fair, I didn't start job hunting immediately after I got my degree. Namely because I got struck with a bad case of double vision at that point, but... Okay, how do I get... Okay, I left that. Thank goodness. But yeah, the double vision kind of precluded me from seeking out a job right away, and then just lots of stuff. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. We're gonna go with the lesser of the two donuts on this tier 4 mega. We just gotta hope we can handle it. Whatever it might be. Ooh, Crackle Pop. Alright, what are we up against? Glimora! You kind of spoiled this off to me, J6, but it's fine. Good gracious, its face! But it honestly, it looks sick. Except for the giant nose spike. Face nose spike looks kind of weird, but overall looks kind of cool. Okay, Moral Spin won't do anything. Okay. That hurt. Has it? I didn't realize I always had that giant nose spike. Jeez, you're supposed to attack the Pokemon, not the trainer, Glimora. Surf. What is Mega Glimora's ability, out of curiosity? Glimoranite! Also, 50,000 points. We are going to be farming the donuts for a long time. A long, long donut time. God, I hope I've got enough berries. There's gotta be a good way to get hyperspace berries. What's the fastest way to farm hyperspace berries? Reddit. Tell me, Reddit, do you have wisdom for me this time, or are you going to just give me nonsense? First, though, we're going to check Wild Zone 13. So we got lucky here before. We did not get lucky again. I was straining my hearing. Adaptability makes it staggered 2 times. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing, is you want to farm the 4-star zones with berry donuts. But I have no idea what a berry donut is! What is a berry donut? Sour donuts. Okay. So I want to go lots of sour into 4-star zone, 4-star hyperspaces. Pick up Sparkling, catch wilds, destroy floating Pokeballs. Hello, Nickets. Okay, there's a wide variety of mons here. That's right. It's only a suggestion, not a law for what these places have at a certain point. I need to be on the lookout for the Mudkip line, though. I also need to find the floating Pokeballs. Okay, there's the Mudkip line. Alright. Now we just need to find floating Pokeballs. And then, in this mass of a city, we need to find the frickin' golden Pokeball. Oh, there's a Pokeball. Actually, there's a few. Okay. Saw another one. Where was it? I was kind of looking from this angle. Oh, it's up on top of this building. Oh, there we go. This is easy. Easy Pokeball finds. Now it's going to be finding the golden Pokeball, which is going to be fun. Yachi Berry. It almost sounded like one of those Houndooms honked like a car horn. I must be losing it. Alright, we've got the high ground, Anakin. I have to go down to get up to that one. I also have no idea what, if any, items I've been picking up through this whole ordeal from all these balls. I saw the one berry, but that's it. Okay. Really? Nothing special from that giant ball? I think I'm close to the golden one, though. So you can hear, like, the pulsation sound or whatever. Which I'm pretty sure is an indicator of the giant Pokeball. Sadly, that came in a little late. Behind me over this way? Ow. Dang. Okay, I need to check the other side of the map now. We still got time to look. Oh, that wasn't too hidden. Alright, big money, no whammy, big money, no whammy, big money, no whammies! 5 hyperspace berries! 5 hyperspace berries. That's it. That's all I get. I feel like I didn't get a good return on investment on this opportunity. Also, what's the point of this little parkour if there's no way higher up from it? Any other Pokeballs? There's one. More Mudkips. Hey, there's Marsh Stomp. Okay, I think I've explored as much of this place as I can. So we're gonna go back to the entry point. I think the Mudkip were not too far off. Just like around a corner or something? Maybe they were far off. Yeah, they were a bit far off. Break aggro, please. I don't like it, but we're gonna do this just to see. Again, I do not like this method of trying to hunt shinies, but I'm here, I may as well do so. Still got a lot of time on my donut after all, so. I did not get a shiny sound, so we go back. I believe Mudkip's shiny is like a pinkish purple color. I'm not sure on Carvana or Sharpedo though, but we run through them, so we'll get the shiny indicator one way or another for them. Let's see, at this rate we're probably going to need to do like 5 more of these higher tier hyperspace holes. Oh, come on. Just close enough for them to aggro. Just close enough. I suppose that is one way to do it. How long does it take Pokemon to respawn? If you, like, wipe them all out? What's the respawn time on them? I got what you were saying. No worries, no worries. Just something for me to know in the future, because I might do that with Charmander at some point. At the very... Well, I'm going to do it with every Pokemon eventually, but Charmander especially. The respawn speed depends upon the donut. Lovely. And the Pokemon? Really? So it would just be a trial and error thing of sort of KOing them all, saving every minute on the minute, and then when they respawn, you would be able to know, so I suppose. It's a little try-hardy, but to each their own. I'm gonna end up doing it eventually anyways if I want to get a full shiny living dex, so it is inevitable. Alright, I'll probably get one more run through. And then we're gonna call this Hyperspace hold. Yeah, just because if I get... Because I would hate to get a shiny there this time and then not get to it. And knowing my luck, that is what would happen. So we're gonna bail out. Alright, so we got some Mudkip. We want to evolve the Mudkip line to Marsh Stomp. I think we also have a Mime Jr. that needs evolving. Oh, right, you guys are all in this page. The first 3 Mudkips are sticking around. These 2 Mudkips, you get to go free. I'm gonna guess you guys are gonna go in here-ish. Yep. Method save right after you KO them all, then keep, because they're in hyperspace, keep track of exactly when they respond by looking at the timer, then reload and wait a few seconds before. That's actually pretty... That is clever. That is very clever. Would you say that's a better method than the fly method? In your opinion. I mean, or is it kind of dependent on if there's a pack spawned right outside of the hyperspace entrance, it's better to do the fly method, and if it's sort of not, then it's better to do the KO and respawn method. Alright, Swampert ahoy! Okay, So Mime Jr. just needs to learn Mimic. It does not need Friendship. Good to know. What level it learns Mimic, though? That is the question. I think Mime Jr. is the only one I've got right now that I need to, other than Febass, but Febass is... that's 10, 11, 12, 13. So Mime Jr. Let's see. Do you know Mimic as you currently stand? No. Not boxes. Not out all the way. That should be high enough level for it to learn Mimic. I hope. Yeah, time running out is a fair point. Let's go, Mime Jr. Alright, Mr. Mime obtained. Oop, wrong swap. Alright. So, I guess... Do I have any 4 stars? I do have a 4-star Hyperspace zone. It's medium as well. This one is... Okay, this one is a 4-star small. I think I'm gonna go with that one. I need to see if I have yellow. To try and get the berry power. As much berry power as possible. Ancha, donut time. Show me only the Hyperspace. I got a lot of Asper. Okay, do I have any other high-ranking ones? Not in great quantities, unfortunately. So this is only gonna be, like, this isn't even gonna be a 3-star berry, but... I prefer fly, just detach the right controller switch, press the buttons needed to reset while looking at something else, do on my phone after time is up, you check for shinies. Alright, let's see how this goes. We need the berry power here. Big Haul power. No, I wanted to make another one of those. Pokeball item power. Item power Pokeballs. Alright. Let's try... I had another decent one. Let's try this. Come on, berry power. No. I don't really have any other... Yellow is, like, super rare. I'm done for now. Alright. We're gonna go to this one. Closest is gonna be Wild Zone 8. We'll do a quick run through. Likelihood is low and is 0, so we leave. So what does Big Hull power do? That's one of the... I mean, some of the powers, quote-unquote, are fairly self-explanatory, but some are just like, yeah, it doesn't tell me exactly what this does. Okay. Hitting the balls is the goal here, so we're gonna need to... We also want to get as many of these things done as possible. Why would you let me throw a Pokeball at a giant Pokeball? Can you... You cannot say I'm locked on and then not actually lock on to the Mons. let me lock on to only the Mons, please. I don't like locking on to just random pieces of the scenery. Getting the ball. Where is it? Quickly. I hope that went through. Okay, I think small is a bit too compact. It didn't help that I did not have a great donut, unfortunately. We got berries. Good. We got some good berries there. Oh, that mass is fine. Okay. Then this one, it's gonna be a little tougher, but nothing to it but to do it. So we need to just try. We need to focus mainly on the berries, but we need to go for the golden Pokeballs as well because we need to do the survey stuff too. Have Deontay ready. Let's go for the longer one. I'm locked in a box already! Corvisquire, normal type, and destroy a floating Pokeball. I was about to say, why the heck are you floating above there, but... HTML, CSS are kind of it, unfortunately. Because, again, the C# lessons, unfortunately, were pretty much nothing burgers. I would barely consider myself having learned anything in them, unfortunately. Wow, dead end. I gotta climb the ladders. Yeah, HTML and CS... Wait, what do you mean HTML, CS don't count? Probably. Yeah, I can probably code some basic stuff that are, like, dependent on loop statements and those kinds of things. That is kind of, like, the most complicated thing we learned in my CSS, my C# class, was loop statements, if-then. It was, like, I would say it's even worse than the bare bones basics, to be honest. Where's a normal type? How am I supposed to capture a normal type Pokemon if you do not appear with any normal types for me to catch, game? Oh my goodness, can you get the Pokeball, Ashtart? Holy guacamole. I would have to look at exactly what my C-sharp assignments were. But they were a lot of if, then, else, some basic looping statements. It was a lot of very basics, unfortunately. Ew. Fair. There was no more 4 stars, so I need to sleep and I need to wait until daytime. I guess I'm going to the center. But I mean, if I win, I start making some measure of money. I do plan on trying to sign up for a boot.dev subscription just so I can learn even more coding languages, because they mention all the time about being able to teach you Python and those kinds of languages, which would be nice. I still am very disappointed that Java was not able to be taught because there was not enough people signed up for the freaking class. That's just like... Yeah. That's been on my thought process as well. But I'm just... Part of me is still annoyed that they canceled the Java learning class because not enough people were signed up for it. Alright, look through all the normal ones first, because we need to... There's still mons we need to capture. Hey, it's the Scyther one again! Look at that! So we have 2... We have 3... Oh, Kecleon and Dondozo. Okay. So, 3, 4, 5... Okay, we've got a lot. We've got a lot of big zones here. I need to... I need the Hyperspace berries, but there's also a lot of mons to capture as well, man. Lots of mons to capture. Yeah, Sancha, I'd like to make some donuts. Okay. I only got a couple Kasib berries. Okay. Out of curiosity, J6. You know, I'm not even gonna ask. I'm gonna look it up. Legends ZA Donut Guide. So how many? Powers you get are random. You can use the same ingredients to make multiple donuts of each one if you have different powers. Each flavor power has a specific value needed. It's called. When you make a donut, the flavor threshold determines the overall weight of that flavor power is calculated. Make rainbow as an extra point for every flavor, but never exceed 9. So you're currently at 380 points. So that's 5 flavor points. Go all in. Wait. Should I go all... Yeah. I'm gonna go all in there. Make it... Berry power, berry power, berry power! Come on. Berry power. No! Make another donut. I need the berry power. I got item power special, which is also probably pretty good, but... Stop giving me item power Pokeballs! Oh, this is a very pink donut. Big Hall Power. I'll take it. I wasn't even paying attention to the sweet ratio there. But we got Big Hall Power. That's good. Okay. So, where to start? We can go something non-consequential for this one. Because we can use one of our lesser ones for that one because it is a small hyperspace zone. No mons that we need to capture. Oh, I'm gonna lose it a little bit, I fear. How many donuts did I just make? Okay, how the heck am I supposed to get there, game? How? This little owl... You've got to be kidding me. This... Okay. This one is going to be saved for the big one. I think we use... We need to get rid of one of our smaller ones. It's probably going to give me mainly Pokeballs, unfortunately, but... it is what it is. Well, this is... I am almost out of Ultra Balls. Okay, yeah. No. Leave this Bayleaf be. I'm just going for the ball, for the Pokeballs. And then I need to buy more Ultra Balls, because I did not realize I was so freaking low. I mean, we are getting the occasional Hyperspace Berry, so that's nice. But I don't think it's going to make up for the cost that it took to make this zone. Alright, we've gotten everything we can from here, unfortunately. This one ended up being a nothing burger. Happens. Okay. I should probably go over, because I did... Oh, right, Garbodor's right next to me. I'm gonna go... Not my boxes. I want my satchel. I need to get another Ultra Ball. Or more Ultra Balls, rather. I did not realize I've been chewing those up so frequently. We'll be able to do... We'll use this to keep track of our Hyper Berries, I guess. Repeat Balls is a good call, too. That is an excellent call, J6. Okay, we got no evolution items, unfortunate. What did I miss? Hate Granite. Okay. So now any new items should properly appear. We do have the Jigglypuff line in this one. This cafe... No, this Pokemon Center, because we need to get more balls. I'm sure the ball guy actually has a bunch of my balls as well. 20 balls! Yeah, I've whiffed a lot of Ultra Balls, apparently. But I need more. Start off by selling. It's relatively chump change, but... Alright. I'm gonna mainly go with Ultras, I think. Because this Wild Zone does have a missing Mon. The Jigglypuff line, that being. And we need both. So we need 2 Jigglies. As well as any of the other missions. Because we do need to get Hyperspace research points as well. Yeah, Media's probably... Oh! This is large. Yeah, I'll do big Hall Power. It will put us at a slight disadvantage as far as capturing goes, because the Mons will out-level us by a significant margin, but big Hall Power. Oh, it's the sewers. Catch an Alpha, destroy 3 floating Pokeballs, catch 1 normal type. Let's go for the Alpha over here first. Get the Alpha Esper. Come on. Fairy Line, I don't need you. I need Pokeball. Oh, there's a big Pokeball right there. Actually, 1 Clefairy would be good. Oh wait, you're not a normal type anymore, duh. I'm dumb. Got a prism scale. I worry that even if I do get the golden Pokeball achieved, I'm not going to find where it is. Oh, we got a Black Augerite. I saw that flash through. Nice, nice, nice. So Cleavor is ours if we want it. Okay. Dang it. Kadabra. Stop being hostile, Pokemon. I want to leave you be. Okay. I don't think I'm going to get the golden Pokeball, unfortunately, but we got a lot of berries. We went that way initially, so this way now. I did not find the friggin' Jigglypuff line. That was a secondary goal of this place. Absols. Even if I find Jigglypuff, I'm probably not going to catch any. We got a lot of Shardy Berries. I don't know what they do, though. Pangoro. Damn. No Jigglypuffs. Unfortunate, but we got a lot of berries. I saw that much at least. And we got a Black Augerite and a Prism Scale, so we'll be able to get a shiny Milotic as well when the time comes. So first, we release these two. Can't believe I forgot that Clefairy was not a normal type anymore. Panic, I guess. And just gonna confirm. Yep, Black Augerite. Oh, we already had 3 Prism Scales. Okay. Alright. Next is this one. It's a medium. Actually, no, let's do this one next, because that's Mons I don't have. We don't necessarily need to do this one anymore, but we probably still will, just to check. Man, not gonna get much main quest stuff done today. Outside of that earlier nightmare. Which I think means that if I want to make some true progress, I'm gonna have to offline some of this stuff going forwards. Because Hyperspace Berries is a bottleneck here. I need more than what I've got. And the only way to get more is to go into more Hyperspace zones, so yeah, I think it might be a case of off-stream content for me. Just farming these Hyperspace zones for the berries. Until I get enough to start doing main story progress again. Yeah, sounded like that might be the way to go. The more I talk to myself, the more I'm thinking that's the proper path forwards. We're still gonna do this one. You've got multiple Pokemon I don't have, so I'm gonna use my Big Berry, or my Big Donut. Kecleon, Dondozo at least. But it is a ice normal water, So there is possibility of more, since these are just... Oh, it's nothing. Well! As it so happens, I need Tatsugiri as well. Convenient! I already have this. Okay, so I do not need orange Tatsugiri. I'm gonna hold on to it just in case the chick is going to take the Tatsugiri from me. Oh, I see Kangaskhan up there. Nope. Dang it. Okay, thank you for escaping, Don Dozo. I need to use the capture window on you. And you escaped again. Why would you escape again, Don Dozo? Why? Pidgeot line. I really look forward to seeing what exactly these Cardi berries are, because I'm getting a ton of them. Or Shardy berries, whatever they're called. Dubious Disc. Okay, I didn't realize I didn't have one of those. That is Porygon Z. We have 2 Porygon Z possibilities, which is kind of necessary, I guess. I mean you no harm, sentient ice creams. I'm merely here to loot. Any particular reason why you like Porygon J6? Okay. Now we warp back. Let me take a different route this time. This way is Kangaskhan, which I do have. And that's just a room of Kangaskhan. I went down that way last time, so it's this way this time. Unless I start catching Pokemon willy-nilly, I'm not going to get the Golden Pokeball, and even if I did, I kind of doubt I'd be able to find the friggin' Golden Pokeball in this maze. But you never know. Okay, the Golden Pokeball's somewhere down here. Odds of me finding it are slim to none. But we're still gonna try. No, that loops in on itself. Bergmite, Avalogs, with that. Big Pokeball, but not golden. You missed it. Okay, do I not need to run all the way away? Oh. Improve the pathing. That's annoying. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. I did not think I would find it. The golden Pokeball. This is the room of the Kangaskhan's, though, so... Quickly. We got 6 Hyperspace berries. Okay, I'm gonna do the warp trick because I need to get a pink Tatsugiri. And there are 2 Tatsugiri spawns here, or 3 Tatsugiri spawns. Okay, this is just a 3... Oh, no, this is probably more, but... So this one can be Tatsugiri or Dondozo. I also did not find one of the Pokemon. They're pink. Nope. You are not running away. No! It's a coward! Why? Tatsugiri, why are you a coward? Why is Tatsugiri a coward? Why? Come on. Okay, we got pink. Quickly. No! No. No! Tried to do my best Darth Vader there. Alright. Yeah, I saw I got a lot of randos. So, you. Alright. And I think the only new item we got was the Dubious Disc. Yeah, 2 Dubious Discs. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can't make any more good... I'm gonna see if I can't make any more spicy berries or whatever, just to see if we can't get a berry power. But otherwise, I do think I am running close to calling it for today. Because the only donuts I have left are Pokeball item powers, which needs to stop giving me Pokeball item powers. Okay, we got some good... Okay, we can make a super spicy... Or super sour berry here. Or super sour donut. A 5-star... sour donut. Berry power, berry power, berry power, berry power, berry power, berry power, berry power. Come on. Big Haul 3. Okay. I'll take it. It's not exactly what I was hoping for, but it's something. I don't really have any other super spicy berries. Greppa's 25s. Do I have anything in the normal berries that is super high spice? Or no? Or sour? Unfortunately not. Okay. Come on, berry power, berry power, berry power, berry power. No. That was more spicy than... I gotta be balancing things, I guess. Okay, I think we're gonna go to this one. We'll explore this Scyther one again, and then we're probably gonna call stream afterwards. We got a big haul power, which I feel like we need to save that for a large hyperspace zone. This isn't the one I was locked onto, but oh well. We're still gonna do this one. Let's do this Baltastic one, I guess. It'll do. And then I'm gonna have to do some more off-stream, just because, yeah, farming these hyperspace berries is not gonna be easy. Catch Helioptile, catch Pokemon undetected, destroy floating Pokeballs. Bye, Flaffy. I don't care for catching you right now. There's Helioptile. The whole line, even. Let's catch 2 Helioptile. I mean, even if... Okay, I was gonna say that better count as undetected. And of course it detected me. Okay. Pull back out of there. Of course, they take down Media. If we can get one undetected, we can probably get the golden Pokeball. Okay. Now it's just a matter of finding the golden Pokeball. It's a small area, so should be doable. There we go. Nice and easy. Alright. I like when we get the Kasib berries, because those are the really or the really sour ones, or whatever. I need to be on a new tab entirely, so I don't have to keep separating things specifically. Alright, so we can leave the hyperspace now. This one actually went relatively quickly. Yep, escape! That Flaffy's out for blood! Could we do another one? maybe if it's another small one. I think there was another small one, but first, you got 2 Cassib berries. I thought that was 4. Okay, no, they're only medium sizes. I'll do the Scyther one. That'll be the last one I do. We're gonna save our big hull 3 for a large hyperspace. So yeah, this one needs to be saved for a large hyperspace because that's gonna be the best use. We'll go this one, I guess. It's item power candy, so it's not gonna be too much, but it's better than nothing. But I think after this hyperspace zone, we are done for the day, and I will have to farm berries off stream. Boulders, floating Pokeballs. Okay, we do not even need to catch any Pokemon. Doesn't mean we won't if we get the opportunity to get a shiny. We will obviously do so, but what are the odds we're gonna get another shiny Scyther line? Golden Pokeball is probably gonna be there. Camera right, and Earthquake hit. Yeah, just XP candies. Kind of expected that, but still a little disappointing. Pathing. I swear. The pathing is terrible at times. Alright. Golden Pokeball should be able to appear now. And if pattern proves, it'll be down here. Hey, looky, a Cleavor. I'll try normal capture attempt. Cleavor, not Scyther. Okay, Cleavor obtained. Good. Makes up for not getting it last time we were in one of these. Oh, the Golden Pokeball's not there. Shoot. I have no idea where it's gonna be. Ah, that's not good. That's really not good. I am blind. Where's it gonna be? Where's it gonna be? I'll take normal Pokeballs too. Scissors. I thought that was the only place I knew it to be, but no, it can be in there, in the central area as well, can't it? Scyther Central. Yes, there it is. I hate how long it takes Pokemon to come out of the Pokeballs. Alright. Good, some Hyper Berries. Did not get the Hyper Berry I wanted, but... Oh, there we go. Got a Hyper Cassib. Alright. I think that is pretty much all that we're going to be able to do in this place. The spawn isn't super convenient, unfortunately, so yeah, I think I'm going to start calling the stream here. So, I've been SolarActor, and I hope you've all enjoyed today's stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to catch more by me, be sure to check out the channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same games. There's plenty of content for all to enjoy. If you are watching this on YouTube, please be sure to drop this video a like, comment down below if you have anything to say, subscribe to the channel, helps me out, lets you know when new vids come out, and if you want to catch me live, you can check the description down below where there are links to the Twitch and Discord, where you can follow or join to get those notifications. But, once more, thank you all so much for coming out, I hope you enjoyed, have a fantastic evening, everybody.